What's up, y'all? I'm Trenius, and you're tuned into the infamous Living Room Network once again. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. Y'all know what challenge this is this month. And so we're going to stay on the topic of I am rich. I hope you're telling yourself this every single morning when you wake up. And I hope you're telling yourself this when you look at your pocketbook, when you look at your wallet. I am rich. It ain't no ifs, ands, but no, I am rich. And so we're going to talk about the brain of a billionaire. First things first, you need to know this. I mean, this is something that we know as realm teamers, because we are rich. We're billionaires, so to speak. So first things first, discipline. You have to be a disciplined person in order to be a billionaire. All billionaires that you have yet to meet, all billionaires have a sense of discipline, meaning they know they need to get the job done. Every day in life, you have to be disciplined with all the things that you do. Whether it's going to work, whether it's making certain payments on time, whether it's taking your kids to school, taking your kids to after school activities, making sure you show up to court, anything. You have to make sure that you're disciplined at it. This whole life thing is really easy as long as you can stay disciplined and handle your business. Do what you got to do because you got to do what you got to do in order to get to. So that's first things first in order to be a billionaire. And the next thing is consistency. Consistency. It's one of my pet peeves. Me personally, I personally cannot associate with people who are not consistent. I don't like people that procrastinate a lot. Now I'm a big procrastinator too from time to time, but I'm better than most. And the one thing I do very well is stay consistent. I'm really good at being consistent. Being consistent will definitely help you have the brain of a billionaire. You will be thinking just like a billionaire if you're able to be disciplined and consistent. You got to continue to do what it is that you're supposed to be doing if you know you're supposed to be doing it. That's one of the #1 ways people fail with anything they want to accomplish. It's not that they can't do it. It's not that they don't have the talent or the special abilities to do it. It's not that people don't have a vision. It's just that they're not consistent. They like to start and then stop, never to return again. So just make sure that you stay consistent. The next thing is a strict focus. You can't say I am rich, but don't really focus on the fact that you're rich. You see what I'm saying? Like the brain of a billionaire thinks with focus. Whatever you focus your time, your energy on, that's where you're going to be putting most of your energy at, and that's where the energy is going to be coming back for you. What I'm saying is if you focus on negative stuff, then you're going to have negative feelings coming back towards you. But if you focus on the positive things and the better things in life, you're going to have all these positive energies coming back to you. Like I'm mostly focused on all the good things in life. So just like an hour ago, I was out. Somebody was like, hey, I like those shoes. I was like, thank you. I like yours too. And that just simply comes from just staying in a positive mindset. When you're in a positive mindset 24/7, you're going to get compliments. You're going to get the ladies to come and try to give you their number, You're going to find Prince Charming men that you once couldn't find. But now that you have this brain of a billionaire, you have this strict focus on, doing the things that you need to be doing, being consistent, staying disciplined. You just really focused on yourself, but at the same time, you realize you got to make yourself better before you can make other people's lives better and the world a better place. Another thing that's going to help you have the brain of a billionaire is a relentless drive. You have to have a relentless drive. I know y'all know me, Trenius of the infamous Living Room Network, Divine Powers that work for it to go try and do right, whatever. I'm relentless when it comes down to, making videos, right? And so that's the same way you have to be when it comes down to accomplishing your dreams and doing the things that you want to do. And that ties into consistency. And that ties into discipline. You have to be relentless. I mean, if you're tired of being broke, you're tired of going through the same negative situations with the same boyfriends, and you're tired of running into the same guys and stuff like that. Okay, you have to have a relentless drive to focus on only finding the type of man that you want. You understand what I'm saying? You can't, you know, give in to the smaller stuff that no longer serves you. You know, from time to time, we can continue to get wrapped up with people and stuff like that that really is not even good for us anymore, but we continue to do it anyway. You know, so have a relentless drive and have a strict focus on the things that you want in life, and then you will begin to take on the mind of a billionaire. The next thing you must know is you have to have a limitless mindset. I talk to so many people every single day, and when I'm talking to them, only thing I hear is limits, limits, limits on this, limits, limits, limits. And when I say limits, limits can be anything. Limits can be just not believing that you're gonna have something done on time, just not believing that you're gonna make it, not believing that you're gonna pass the test, not believing that you're gonna graduate, not believing that you're gonna become who you're gonna be, not believing that you're gonna get the dream car. Just limits, 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 limits. The brain of a billionaire don't think about limits. A billionaire is always thinking about how she can go beyond the limit, you know, and do the thing that a lot of people won't do and accomplish it. So in order to have the brain of a billionaire, you have to be limitless in your mind. That's why I say one of my favorite movies is Limitless. Go watch that movie, man. That movie is incredible. That's one of my favorite movies ever because it's a prime example of how billionaires think. And that guy in that movie, I think he was a millionaire or billionaire or something like that. The next thing you must have if you want to be a billionaire, or if you want to have the brain of a billionaire, you have to have a really big ego, man. I know a lot of people say put your ego to the side, and sometimes your ego can get the best of you. That's true, but sometimes your ego is good because your ego kind of like gives you a little bit of self-motivation sometimes. You know, some of the most egotistical people are some of the most richest people at the same time, or the most, you know, inspiring people that you can learn from. You know, and like I said, it's not that you should always be egotistical towards people. It's just that you should know how to harness your ego, you know, like the leash on a dog. Make sure you know how to control your ego and use it for your own ability to be successful. I am rich, I am rich, I am rich, I am rich. The next thing you must possess if you want to have the brain of a billionaire is a creative vision. A vision. It's in scripture, where there's no vision, people perish. God, the creator of the whole wide universe, said it himself. If you do not have a vision about where you want to go and where you see yourself in life, then how is the universe or God going to ever give you the things that you want to get there? If you don't have a vision, if you don't have a mental image of what you want to be doing, your dream, or the things that you want to accomplish. But if you have a vision, if you have a clear picture of where you see yourself in the next 5 years, what you want to become, you know, how you want to do it, where you want to stay, you know, the person you want to be with, the universe is going to attract all this stuff to you slowly but surely. And that's simply because you have a creative vision. So it takes being creative in order to be a billionaire. The next thing you must know in order to have the brain of a billionaire is you have to know how energy works. This is a new world, y'all. This ain't the old times, Stone Age times, the caveman times, ancient times, or nothing like that. This is the technology era. You have to know how energy works. Energy is all around us. You can feel energy. You can feel energy coming off other people just radiating. You can feel nervous energies. You can feel jealous energies. You can feel energies of love. You can feel sexual energies. You can feel energies of contentment. You can feel energies of gratitude and somebody who has integrity, somebody who's lying versus somebody who tell the truth. You have to know energy. And how do you know more about energy? One thing I did to learn more about energy is I tried to study myself. Like I read all like these psychological books on the mind and the human body and the soul and stuff like that, and it really helped me out to learn more about how energy works. And then I went and studied stuff about like the bioelectrical field, stuff like that. But you don't have to like go out and buy all the books and stuff like that and spend your money. Only thing you have to do is focus on, you know, loving yourself more and meditating a lot. Meditating and praying a lot will definitely help you understand how you feel, which is your energy system. The next thing you must know is you have to have a bounce back attitude. And when I say a bounce back attitude, meaning like if you fail, you have to be able to get back up and continue to go. Like that's what life is all about. The people that are the very successful people, like billionaires and millionaires, are people who really failed the most. There are the people who really took a whole lot of risk and failed 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 and failed. I know you want me to stop, don't you? But that's how much they failed. They failed so many times that I can say this all throughout the whole video. You'll probably not even watch it no more. And that's how you're gonna feel if you want to have the brain of a billionaire. Like in the very beginning, like you're gonna feel like, you know, the whole world is just passing you by. Everybody's forgot about you. Nobody cares about you. Your vision is not coming to light. You know, things are not working for you. And you're just going to really feel kind of like you're struggling. But that's the truth of it is that it takes that many times to fail in order for you to become a billionaire. It really does. Like, trust me, I know. Pretty sure you know, because I'm pretty sure since you're a REM teamer, you're a person who knows that I am rich. And I have to make myself better before I make other people's lives better and the world a better place. Another thing that you want to make sure that you're doing is always seeking opportunities. Always be looking for opportunities, because opportunities present themselves every single day. Like, opportunities are always coming into our lives and trying to make sure that we get to where we need to be. But you have to be aware to see these opportunities come into your life. Like, you can't be sleep, you can't be lazy, you can't be always joking around, playing around with, you know, people that really don't have their best interest for you. You have to always have your antennas up, and then you will notice that these opportunities are always coming into your life. And it's kind of like the world wants you to be rich or a billionaire. The universe is always giving you stuff and forgiving you of stuff. The universe can only give you stuff and forgive you of stuff. Next thing, which is the biggest thing of them all, non-resistant to money. You have to be non-resistant to money. And this is one of the things that a lot of people don't understand. I'll be trying to, you know, get a lot of people around me to even understand this. But you can't think so hard about money or where your next dollar is going to come from. Yes, a job is great. Yes, getting a paycheck is great. Yes, find ways to make money is great. But don't beat yourself up on having a dollar in your pocket. Because when you start to make yourself worry, you know, with this negative energies about you not having money, you kind of like block money. In order to attract money, you have to have a non-resistance towards money. You have to be confident in just knowing it's going to come. And this is where we get deep into the understanding of like a whole nother topic, and like understanding the universe and God. Like, if you say you trust God, you can't serve two masters. And what that means is you can't believe that things aren't going to happen for you, or you're not going to get money, but at the same time believe that God is going to give you money. Like, it just doesn't work like that. It's either you just know that the higher power is going to work for you without a shadow of a doubt, or you just sit and worry about how you're going to get the money. See, now that's serving two masters. You can't serve two masters when you want to walk this divine path, this divine journey that we're walking. It's either you believe that it's gonna come without a shadow of a doubt, or you worry your way to making $1 and then another $2 and then a paycheck. Like, it don't work like that. You have to be non-resistance, have non-resistance to the way you see money, and then money will begin to flow into your life, and you will be able to say, I am rich. Thank you so much for tuning in to this video. I'm Trenius of the infamous Living Room Network. Please share a video, subscribe, speak up, let your voice be heard, and let us know what you think about the brain of a billionaire. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next 24 hours. Peace.